Last video we went through how to make the rewarded interstitial ads in Unity 3D, and now let's look at how to integrate the actual ad mobs from start. So what you will do is you need this Google AdMob SDK from Unity. So click on this download, then select this 5.4 version. Once it's installed, once it gets download, double click on that, then on the Unity editor, import that. So hit yes, add selected registries. Hit apply. So if meantime if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell so you will receive the weekly videos. I post 2 videos weekly, so subscribe to get more Unity 3D updates. Now we have integrated the AdMob SDK. Then let's create our custom script. So create folder scripts, and here we will create the ads manager or the script for the so ads manager, or you can name it anything you want. Then double click on that and go to Unity preferences. For Windows, go to file preferences, then external tools, and here select Visual Studio or the code editor of your choice. Meantime, we will be on this AdMob SDK documentation. So go to this URL and here select get started. And what's important for us is this ad SDK. So test ads, what we want is we want the test ads and how to implement a banner ad. So click on this implement a banner ad and copy this code. So go back to Unity again, open the ads manager. I know you haven't yet subscribed to my channel. Click on that subscribe button and get latest updates. And if you are already subscribed, then let's continue the video. So here copy paste this code. So on the start, what will come is first using Google Mobile API. So here type using, that is the namespace, using Google and Mobile Ads API. Then what we want is we want banner view. So type banner view, my banner view. Then once we have this banner view, go to start and copy this one and paste it here. Then same copy this method request banner and paste it here. So we don't need to know about it, but what it does is basically request a banner from the Google AdMob SDK. So these are the conditional statements. So if Unity Android, then this will get run in the Unity Android. If this is for the iPhone, this will get run here. So because there are different ad unit IDs for the AdMob and for the AdMob Android and the iPhone. So that's why we need to do this one. For iPhone, we'll use this ID. For Android, we'll use these IDs. And for editor, let's get rid of this and type end if. Now here it requires our banner view, so let's pass that one, and it's also required the string unit ID. So go back to your Unity and here once it loads, go to the file, build settings, and select Android, hit switch platform. So what used to happen is previously before 5.4 AdMob SDK version, the the test ads wouldn't show up on the Unity editor. But thanks to new version, you can see the test ad directly in the editor. So that's why we are switching to Android platform, and so we can basically see here. Now let the resolve Android resolving dependency complete. Meantime, you can go to my channel and click this subscribe button option here. Since I am in my channel, it will show analytics. For you, it will show the subscribe. So hit that button and I would really appreciate that. Now, meantime, while this happening, once you switch to the Android platform, click on again add move here. Then add unit ID should start showing up here and this should get out of gray out and it should work. Go back to this scene now and copy, drag and drop this ads manager here. Then go to the game. You can change this to portrait version. Change the camera to black color, solid color, and hit play. Now here we have started the ads manager, but ads are not showing up. So let's see why it's not happening. So here we are requesting the ad, but we have not called it to show ad anywhere. So go back to again the documentation and let's see where how we can call the load ad. So here the load ad. So we created the ad, but we haven't actually loaded the ad. So to load the ad, what we need to do is we need to do this part. So go back to the again banner ad and instead of banner view, it will be my banner view. Then hit save. Go back to Unity again. Now here you can see the banner ad showing up on the top. But suppose you want this at the bottom, then what you can do is go back to your Visual Studio and here you will find the add position dot top. So instead of that, hit bottom. Then once you save, go back to Unity and hit play. Now banner ad will show up at the bottom. Now let's quickly add the interstitial ad. So interstitial ad is the full screen ad which you can show say after the game win or the game starts or the game restarts or game overs. So to do run the interstitial ad same format, copy this exact code which AdMove provides you. So we'll add it here only. So on the start, first let's copy it here, private interstitial ad, then copy this request interstitial ad, paste it here. Now comes the interesting part that is we won't be adding this directly here like how we added for the banner because interstitial ads will always run every time game overs or game wins. So we need to load it again and again. So to do that, let's create one public method public void run interstitial ad. Then here instead of doing this, what we can do is we will run this one. So whenever game over, you can call this method. Same, we'll call this method run interstitial add. Whenever if the interstitial is loaded, then do this one. Show the interstitial add, and one more thing we need to do here. That is, we need to again request the interstitial ad because once we load the ad, we need to request that ad again. So that's why we are doing it here, like requesting it again. Now, I believe we need to do this also. So let's do it also. And then we are loading that ad and it will be loaded here, showing it here. Cool. Now if we go back to Unity, what we need to do is we need to create a button which once user if clicks that, then the interstitial ad will load. Or let's run it directly in the start. Now here we'll create one button, right click, UI, button. Let's increase the button size. Then on the button on click, copy paste this script. So drag and drop this main camera over this button. So ads manager will run interstitial ad. Now hit play, and if you click button, it's showing giving one error, that is null reference object reference not set to an instance of an object. So let's see what that error is. So if this interstitial ad, so what we need to do is instead of run interstitial, we need to do request interstitial on the start method. And then what will happen is this interstitial ad is not yet defined, so it's why it's getting the null if we directly call this. So we need to first initialize that from here, and then we can load the interstitial ad. So hit play now. Now if I click play, the interstitial ad will get played. So remember, you should not add the interstitial ad just for a user to click and show the interstitial ad. So something panel or should show up some settings or anything you can load, but just for showing ad should, you do not need to add the button. You can directly show it after game win or the game over. Now that we added the interstitial and banner, let's add the rewarded interstitial ad. So to do that, again go back to the documentation, go back to rewarded ads. Then here again, let's copy this variable into the start. Same this method, rewarded video ad in the start. Now to load the ad, what we are doing is we are passing the request. So to before doing that, let's create one void request rewarded video ad. Now here we can do this one, this copy paste this and paste it here. So what this code does is we are taking the ad unit rewarded test video ad ID, so we can test with the ads. Then we are taking the ad unit and putting it here. We can get rid of this one. Now rewarded, we are requesting the rewarded video ad. Then here comes the handler. So what happens when user clicks the rewarded video ad is it's like a user will get the reward after they watch the ad. So we need to know when user. So it might happen that user is watching the ad and he cuts or she cuts the ad in the middle of that video. So we should not give a reward to user. Otherwise, users will start exploiting that option. So that's why we have this events. So we'll only be giving the user an reward if user completely watches that ad. So to get that event, the Google AdMob already has the event which name is this on user earn the reward and handle the earn reward. So we'll create one method public void earn reward that is here. So you can copy paste it here and you can doing it here. You can do like give user and reward, not and give user a reward. Now let's call this add. So how to call that add is go to here public void load rewarded interstitial. And here what we need to do is we need to load. So to load we will do same thing what how we did for the interstitial. So this dot instead of interstitial we will use rewarded video ad is loaded, then rewarded video ad show, and then request rewarded video ad again for the next time when user clicks that button. So what we did is we are requesting the rewarded video ad in the start. So that way first rewarded video ad gets load. Then when user clicks the show the rewarded video ad, then we are checking if it's loaded. If it's loaded, then we are showing, and after that we are again loading it back. Now go back to Unity editor, and here we can do the debug console debug. So when user gives a reward, we can do debug.log user earns a reward. Now go back to Unity. Here double duplicate this button, get reward, move it bottom. Now hit play. And before that we need to change this from run interstitial ad to the rewarded ad. So here ads manager and select load rewarded interstitial. Now hit play. And when you click interstitial rewarded normal interstitial, it will show normal interstitial. Now if we hit the rewarded video ad, that is this button, it will start running like 4 3 4 2. Let me maximize this so you will get idea. So let's add the console here, get rid of this project window and hit play again. Now if I hit this button, you will see 3 2 1 remainings, and after that if I hit close, then you will see on the right side console window it's showing user earn the reward. Now if I again click this and if I close, there is no close button. So suppose user close this in middle, then this user earn reward won't get show up. So user has to complete that whatever seconds of that ad is. After that user is getting the reward. So yeah, that's how you can integrate the all the AdMob ads which are there in currently in Unity version AdMob SDK. You can integrate. So rewarded interstitial we looked at in the last video. In this video we looked at banner ad, then the interstitial ad and the rewarded video ad. So these are the four types of ads from which you can make earnings from your game. So let me know if you have any questions and do subscribe to my channel. Thanks.